Hello everyone again. Welcome back. I have in front of me something very unique and I think a little special. This is the Star Wars Armada game, a game of tactical fleet combat. I guess this is a card game that comes with miniatures, and essentially that's all I know about it. And since I've been in a Star Wars kick, especially for Star Wars ships, I thought I would get this not to play the game, but to get the ships. And as you can see, it's got an Imperial Star Destroyer there and some Rebel Alliance ships. And I'm going to just quickly unbox this and share with you what's inside. And you'll have to forgive me for not knowing much about the game, how it works, what the rules are, what the cards are, what they mean or anything. But I do want to look at the ships up close. And just to show you the packaging, and this is apparently what would be inside of this massive box. So I'm going to unwrap it and then we can all go through this together. All right, and now I've got the plastic off. And let's see what's inside. The box looks great, actually. Beautiful artwork. It slips off like that. Set that aside. And from the looks of it, you've got some guides in here on the game itself and how to play it. A lot of cards and things like that. So I'm actually not going to open this up because I don't know what to do with it. So forgive me. So I'm going to put this aside. And it comes with your stands for the miniatures, so I'm happy about that, and other things, dice for the game, more cards, more cards, more cards, and I'm guessing these are stands for more of the models, and more stands or other things, and what looks like a bunch of mini TIE fighters and many X-Wings here to be in scale with the other ships, which is kind of cool. And then for the big enchilada here, we get this, and I'll move this aside, nothing else in the box. And this comes out like that. And you kind of, from the looks of it, have to be careful when removing these things, these ships, because they appear to be very delicate. So let's get the ship out. Let's get the Corvette or the Tantive 4 there. And now let's get the Star Destroyer out. Came out pretty easily, so no issues there. Now let's have a look. All right. First off, I'm going to look at the Rebel Alliance ship here. Looks pretty good. Small detail. It's all plastic, so it's not die-hard. Very, very light. It's really small. It fits in your hand like that. But for the size, a lot of detail in there. Pretty cool. And I need to figure out how these stands work. A lot of detail. So I'll put that there. And then the Corvette, as they call it, also very detailed. Very, very small. It's about the size of, less than the size of one's index finger. But the detail, like I mentioned, is very good. And I just noticed that both of these have these little pegs, I'm guessing, so that they can mount onto the stands that are nearby. And now for the big enchilada, the ones I really wanted, is the Imperial Star Destroyer. I think this is a Victory class, I think, if I remember reading correctly. And this is insanely detailed. And it looks awesome. It's all plastic, so there's no real weight to it. Fits in your palm like that. This is about the size that I wish that the Fan Home Super Star Destroyer was. And the detail is like out of this world. And you got your bridge, some antenna arrays or weapons, and then much like the Star Wars, I think it was the X-Wing miniatures for that card game, the Millennium Falcon and other ships also have like a little plastic thing to put the model onto, or to mount the model onto the stand, or miniature onto the stand. And you got your cargo bay there, or your docking bay there, and it looks awesome. In scale, the ships, I mean, yeah, I guess. No, because in the film, this would probably slip in there. So yeah, they're not really in scale, but still awesome. I love the detail, especially on the engines back here. It's just an awesome looking ship. I've always loved the Star Destroyer, and I've always wanted one in this level of detail. I'm sure some Star Wars fans will correct me, but I don't recall if the Victory class was seen on screen, or Imperial 2 class. I forget which one actually this is, because this actually has like an extended hull on the port and starboard sides that kind of extends outward a little bit, because the normal one just kind of ends like there, and it's just a straight triangle. But here it's actually indented outwards, and there's a little bit more detail or armor or whatnot, not to mention these two things on the bridge or command area. But this is awesome, and I'm really happy with it. Again, I bought this game set just for these two pieces, these three pieces, but mainly this one. And call me crazy, but I think it was worth it just for this model. So yeah, definitely worth it. All plastic, super light, but I mean, for the detail, insane, crazy. I love it. So I'm going to take a moment now and to open the little bag and try to see if I can get the stands, or get these things on the stand. So bear with me. All right, and now I've got the models onto the stands there. Took a little doing to figure it out, but I got it. And I don't know if the cards are supposed to go on here somewhere. Do they slide in here? No, they don't. That's all right. But the little pieces, I think you do slip it here somehow. I'll worry about that later. But you can see how these models fit onto the stands. They're very nice. The Corvette, or as the game called it in the box, Organa's Pride. And then of course the Victory 2 class Imperial Star Destroyer. And you can see the size comparison between the three models. Definitely worth it. I don't play the game, as I mentioned, but I love ships. And anytime there's something like this where you can get a really good model of a ship, or a couple of models of ships, inexpensively, I'm gonna go for it. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to quickly open it up and show you what was inside. And if you have any questions about it, or what it also featured with it, please drop me a line down below. I'll be happy to answer, and or open up some of the cards to see what's in there in case you're curious. Until next time, guys, not live long and prosper. In this case, it would be may the force be with you, or serve the emperor, whichever side you're on.